Harassment in Wizard101 has always been a thing, but right now it is at an all-time high. This affects you if you are a content creator, or just a regular casual player, or somebody that is a high-ranked player. This is a global thing in game, and I'm also going to be referring to the report system as well in the game, because the report system apparently doesn't really seem to be doing anything either in game. Things have gotten so bad recently that you guys may know Awesome the Sauce, of course. I think all you guys know him, but he needed to take a break because of how bad things have been, right? Now this guy has been around for like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. I don't really know. I didn't watch him back then, but he's dealt with this for a long time. And you know, I think the full context of this was he was gonna, go see his family, take a break for Thanksgiving, which, that's normal. Most people do that, right? But I think he said on stream that he wanted to go an extra month early because things have just been so bad lately. He just needs the extra break and the time away because of how bad, PvP is and how bad the harassment is. And KingStyle seems to not want to do anything, And this whole video just isn't about Sauce, but I feel like he is a good example because he is a very loyal member to the community, whether it's, Wiz in general or PvP primarily, whether you like him or not, he's a very loyal member. And the amount of stuff he has had to deal with and other creators like myself and just other high-ranked people as well is just blatantly unacceptable, and it's inexcusable when these people are being reported by, us or other people in game or KingStyle, the developers. We send them directly to them, or we send them to the community manager, or we send a ticket in. And we've been doing this for like 6 months or over a year now for some of these individuals, and nothing has happened. And what makes this situation all worse, like way worse, is the fact that KingStyle actually did say Q sniping and stream sniping is a bannable offense. I think this was roughly a year ago, 8 months ago. I could be wrong with the timing, but KingStyle themselves did come out and say, yo, we're taking this seriously. But they said that, and I think they did one more ban wave, and then they haven't done a single thing since then. So what this kind of just shows is A, a lot of cap from KingStyle, and B, it feels like as the players, loyal players or just anybody, KingStyle just really doesn't give a damn about you. Some people make it extremely blatant when they are trying to get you and target you. For example, if they have, 7 max wizards, right? And they see that, let's say Liam's on his storm. Okay, I'm gonna hop on my death. I'm gonna put on a storm pin or a storm ward. I'm gonna hop into Q because I know he's in Q. And then that's just gonna be it. That's the end of the story. I win because that's how the game works right now. That is targeted harassment. When you intentionally try to get somebody with an advantage, right? Or when you're stream sniping them with an advantage as well, like pin or counter picking the school or switching your set resist to their school. That is targeted harassment, and that has been happening every day on my stream for almost 2 weeks now. And I think, I don't want to speak for Sauce obviously in my video, but I think he's been dealing with it for 2 months now, and he just said, like, I need this time off, pretty much. It seems that, like, KingStyle doesn't really care. Like we said, like, the community managers know. We sent tickets in. We reported it in game. Nothing is being done, and they're blatantly breaking TOS. You can see it on the game. You can see it on my stream. You can see it on his stream. You can see it in our videos when we upload them, or like, my shorts as well on the channel here. And it's just extremely, extremely sad to see. And I have, speaking for myself here, obviously, I have some days where I have a good day. I hop on Wiz, I stream some PvP. Most of the time right now, I get off the game feeling worse than I did before I got on the game, And that should be a big red flag if you're a developer, a community manager, anybody in charge of this ticket situation. You should not have your players get on the game and get off the game feeling like shit because they've been harassed for 2, 3, 4 hours blatantly on stream and nothing's being done. You know, that is horrible. No active, loyal, paying member should have to deal with that, you know? And like I said, it's not hard to tell what these people are doing. You can just literally look at how they queue, right? Oh, wow. This guy has queued this account on the counter school and always switches his pins to that guy's account to set his resist for him. Almost like it's targeted, you know? Most of his games are like that. It's not rocket science. The PvP community is very small, and especially at the higher ranks, we have like, I don't know, what is it, like 200 people? I mean, maybe that's a lot. I'm not sure. Let me double check here for you guys. Not a lot of people though, right? Leaderboards. Okay, so we have, well, it's the start of the new season, I guess. So, but there's maybe only like, I don't know, 60, 40 people, right? It's a pretty small community. If you report a match, it should be pretty obvious to look into, I would feel like, especially when you can look into their queuing history. Did they switch their stuff to set for you? Have they done it multiple times? And I guess I want to offer a solution for this. Obviously, you could suspend or ban the people that are actively breaking the terms of service, but you could also just simply bring back hall monitors, you know? I haven't seen a hall monitor since, what, Sauce and Staff last year, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that was like a big event, like sponsored by King's Isle. Rip. And that's the only time we saw a hall monitor, I believe, is because these same people were harassing people there, right? And this happens every day on our streams, but we don't have hall monitors, you know? So I feel like if we can have hall monitors, you know, be around in the arena or, you know, around when streamers are live or something like that, that would be really, really nice, because at least then I would feel like King's Isle's doing something. And like I said, when people have been sniping every day for a year now, and I believe there's like 23 people right now, which are actively trying to target people, you know, whether it's content creators or other hiring people. There are screenshots of this, by the way, and I believe CS has these, and I believe the community managers has these. There's literally 23 people that queue, take turns queuing to target people. And if we look at the boards, right, keep in mind, that is over the first page. That is literally almost 2 entire pages of people that are targeting and manipulating the queue, breaking TOS, you know? So when you see this as, you know, a CS member or a community manager, I feel like it should be pretty obvious that something needs to be done, you know? And I feel like when your biggest and most loyal content creator literally just cannot deal with it, he literally has to do house PvP because of some of the harassment. And even then, when Sauce did house PvP, he still got harassed in the house, because that's literally what they do. They stalk and they harass you in the game. I had this happen when I went for Warlord. I got stalked literally by, I think, 12 people, 24 hours a day. I literally had alarms set for me and stuff like that. So it's pretty wild. This stuff is just inexcusable, and King's Isle doesn't do anything about it, which really makes their content creators and their players feel like absolute dog shit, you know? And the report system in general is just abysmal. It really needs to be reworked, I feel like, because like you report and it literally does nothing, right? These people literally on stream will blatantly, right? Will blatantly break TOS, literally do the moves I tell them to do on my stream, come to the realm where I tell them to on stream when they just snipe me and harass me, and I report them and nothing happens when it's literally night and day that I was targeted, you know? Like, again, I have clips of this on my, you know, YouTube shorts of people just being stupid because they know the report system isn't good and they know they won't get banned for a long time. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's really all I have to say about this. King's Isle just really needs to do a better job, you know, whether it's CS or, you know, the devs or it's community managers. I don't know. I don't work there, but whoever's job it is to enforce the rules of queue sniping, stream sniping, targeted harassment in general, you are not doing a very good job right now. And that might sound extremely rude, but you know, like I said, loyal paying members do not feel safe on your game. They get on your game, they feel worse when they get off the game because of the harassment, right? Like, you need to do better, and that's coming from a place of love for the game. I promise I'm just not trying to be an asshole right now. I want to see the game do better, but y'all really need to do better on that department over at King's Isle, because you are dropping the ball. Like I said, your most popular content creator literally just, like, it's sad what Sauce has to go through, whether it's the racism or, you know, the house PvP, or he's getting stalked for like literally 2 months straight on his stream. Sometimes most of our streams are just people literally targeting us, which again, we can't really make content when the entire stream is harassment and then they still don't get banned, right? So I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just rambling now. I'm gonna get out of here. I feel like I said everything I need to say. King's Isle just needs to do better. It's a very sad scenario for creators, casual players, and high-ranked players, all of us. And yeah, I really hope they can, you know, get their shit together and actually start taking this stuff seriously, because they said they would around last year, and, you know, actions speak louder than words. I think we all know that. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and sub if you made this far, and take care, y'all.